Hello everyone and welcome back. It is now September and it is time to decorate for fall. I got a bunch of my fall decorations here in my kitchen right now and I'm gonna have to get these taken care of so I can make some dinner later. Fall has definitely arrived and I'm gonna start getting some of these things put out right now. I wanna show you a couple of little things here. The easiest way to transform your furniture is with some cute little pillows. It's a great way to be able to put holiday into your home without doing a whole lot. So let's set these out real quick. And then I'll just pop that pillow in here. I'm gonna try and fluff this one a little bit better. Okay. Now, for this, the nice thing is with this is that it's a pillow cover. Now, I did purchase this as a pillow, but it does unzip. Pillow form does come out. This is a really nice filled one too. Nice thing is you could change this out with something for Christmas, Easter, any other little season that you want. Something for the spring maybe. I think maybe I picked it up at TJ Maxx or something. So I'm going to put it over here. And I have got a lot of little things here that I'm going to show you. Little arrangements that we can actually just set about anywhere. What I ended up doing is doctoring it up. It didn't have a whole lot of color in it, so I took some of my silk flowers that were in more of a fall color, cut them apart, and just added them in there. And now I have been able to bring in some more color into this. So I'm going to just kind of start setting things out. Let's go ahead and start with the dining room table. I've got some really pretty decorations on it right now, but we're gonna switch this out and make it more fall. So let's turn you around here. And hopefully you can see that as well. So for right now, I've got the blues and greens and just a little bit of the ivory on my place settings with a little hammered napkin ring. And we're just gonna change this out. And I will show you what it is I've got to replace this with. I love a decorated table. It just helps finish off the room. I might be using these plates again with a different colored plate on top of it. So let me show you what it is that I'm gonna use. Yesterday I was at Hobby Lobby shopping for a client and I came across these. Are these just the sweetest? So I picked up 4 and I'm just going to use them as placemats like they are. Sometimes I like to use them kind of almost as a little runner on a table or something like that where you don't need something really long. So I'm gonna get these undone. There we go. And they are really pretty. So we're gonna set those out. Get the second set here. Everything for fall and Halloween is all half price at Hobby Lobby right now. And these are the Robert Stanley collection. And I wanna say these were regularly $9.99 for a set of 2. So I was able to get all of them for $9.99. I've got charger plates and I know we've talked about those before. It's just a larger plate that's usually decorative. These have got some really pretty leaves around them and it looks really nice. That is gonna set off your place setting. So let me grab my chargers and you can see these have got a really, really pretty leaf design on them. So I don't know if I want to use these. They're covering up the pretty placemat. We might skip these for now. Now I'm going to show you a different option that I had. If you remember the grab boxes I had gotten from Michael's way back, I think, beginning of the year. Well, I did get a bunch of the boxes, and what was inside these were placemats, and there was also table runner. And originally I was going to use these, but all of my decorations actually are in the oranges and the gold colors and whatever. So I'm gonna give these to my daughter. She was pretty excited when I told her. I am going to reuse these plates. Wow, these really do cover this pretty thing up. I don't like that. All right, we're gonna have to just move forward with it, I guess. And I will use other decorations that actually will go with this. It's very sad. It's a very cute idea, but you're losing the whole pretty pattern on here. All right, we'll just make do. Now, I'm going to grab some smaller plates that will match this, and we'll get those put on. These are some really pretty plates that I think I got TJ Maxx or something, but we're gonna use those to bring a little bit more color back to the plate now. Let's grab some napkins. Decided to use my brown and gold napkins, and what I'm doing is putting them back to back with each other, and we're just going to, I want the outside to be the brown. I'm just going to take them in the middle here, and I'm just going to grab them like that. Put them into the napkin ring, kind of fluff it up just a little bit, and then I'm just going to lay it out. All right, so we have our placemats, we have our dinner plate, we have a top plate that has a little bit of pattern in it, and then we've got our napkins and our napkin rings. So I'm gonna put out a couple other little things here and see if we can dress this up even further. So this is something I like to do as well. We can still reuse our same centerpiece that we've had on, but all we have to do is make a few changes to it. Instead of switching everything out for the season, a lot of times I just add a few things to it. So here's a couple little things that would be great suggestions. These are just little picks, and sometimes I just add them right to it. Fluff them up, put them in, and a little bit of instant decoration. We'll do a little bit more of these. Get them all fluffed up nice. And now I'm going to grab a couple other little things to put in here. Let's see about maybe a couple of pine cones here and there. And they'll just sit in here. Okay. And let's see what happens if we add this. Just creating a loop on the back of this so that we can kind of twist this line. Not bad for just playing around with a few things you had at the house. So, all we did was add some pine cones, a couple of little picks, and then I took one of my floral sprays and just wrapped it around, created a hook, and I just kind of tied it on there. Now, if you wanted to, you could add a bow. I don't know that I'm gonna go that far this time. We're gonna decorate this area now. I just put this up the other day because I had no idea what I wanted to do on this wall. So we're gonna do a few things to this. First thing is I'm going to hang this little plaque. We're gonna decorate this down here. Now I brought up a couple of pieces of styrofoam and I'm just gonna create a little design. Just a few things in here. This is just some used styrofoam that I had left over from a project. And I'm just gonna stack it in there just to bring in a little height. Now, I do have a few cute little pumpkins here that are on little greenery, and there's a little bit of raffia down in here. So I'm gonna stick him in here. Get him down there just enough. There we go. I got a couple more of these, and I don't even know where I got these. So I'm just going to arrange them in here a little bit. Kind of hanging out, and I'm going to grab a couple more things here. Got a whole bunch of just odds and ends here, along with what I think I used last year on my porch in my porch pots. And unfortunately, I don't have those with me. I went ahead and left them at the house when we moved because I had them for a while. Time for something new. So I'm going to fluff this up a bit. See if I can make it look pretty again. All right, this has got deco mesh on the back of it, and then it's got 2 different colored ribbons in it, and I got it on a skewer. So I'm gonna just kind of stick it down in here and get a couple more odds and ends in here. All I've done is take a bunch of these styrofoam pumpkins and gourds and stuff and just skewered them. Okay, it's pretty easy to put the stick in, and then you'll be able to put it into your potted plants or into your arrangements. Let's see what else I got. I've got a few little stems here. Just gonna arrange these and do the same thing. If the stem is too long, just bend it in half. Go. And I'm just kind of randomly sticking these in and kind of just fluffing them as I go. This is just a little temporary thing, so we don't have to worry about making it big. And I do have a few of these pretty orange, gold, yellow florals. Here's one that hasn't fallen apart. I'm going to take this down and we'll put him up here. There we go. Looks kind of cute. Now let's add a little pop of color over here. I got a few more of those skewered pumpkins and we're just going to stick these in here. All right. I also have picked these up. I believe these were also Hobby Lobby, and I don't see any tags. So we've got just a couple of cute little designs, and then this one says Harvest. Color down in here. All right, so we've got that done. All it is just sticking a few little things in here and there. So let's finish off down on the bottom. I've got this cute little pumpkin here that I think might have been Michael's. I'm not even sure. But nope, it does say Hobby Lobby. And I've got a pretty piece of greenery here, just like over here in the centerpiece. And I think we're just going to trade him out. It's going to be time to get all my candles put together with new batteries. With the holidays coming, we want to make sure that we have everything ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is concentrate on here. The first thing I'm going to do is take down my picture and get my pretty wreath to hang on here. There we go. I think that's gorgeous. Don't be afraid to layer your fun stuff either. And I think we'll just set in a couple of pumpkins here, nestle them in, throw in a little pop of color. Now, I've had these for a while as well. These are just little picks that you can pick up at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever. And I just like to stick them in when I'm creating temporary centerpieces, like we're doing now. Helps if you can see what's going on. So all I did was add a couple of these little right on top of what I had going on. Threw in a couple of these picks that I showed you, and I'm just gonna let one of my pumpkins just hang right there. These, I definitely know where they came from. These were Hobby Lobby. They do sell these, they're basically little baby bouquets. And I know they were $11.99 at one point, and I do think the price has gone up on them a little bit. And we're gonna call that done. Don't need to do a whole lot, just spread out the color a little bit. We've got our pretty wreath up there, added a few pumpkins. Let's move on. Now we're going to do something with our little centerpiece here. And I do have some more little pine cones and also some little acorns. So here's the centerpiece now with just adding a few little elements to it. I put in a couple of the pretty decorative acorns. I've got pine cones and I've got green apples, my little picks that I showed you before, and then a couple of gourds pumpkins. And I think this just turned out really kind of cute. What we're gonna do with this is simply add orange little glittery pumpkins. All I'm gonna do is add my cute little bouquet into that vase. And I think I'll put that in there for now. Just the little touches is what's fun. This is a table runner, a small one, I believe just someone had made. I think I bought it at a garage sale or something. Here's the pumpkins that I added into my big hurricane lamps. My little green pillow. This is a working table, if we want to call it that, so I really didn't want to put much on there. And then here's my centerpiece. And all I did was set the things in it so that I can remove them simply and easily. And then because I had a few little things left, I just dressed up a little bit in the laundry room. I did hang my other wreath outside. I will see you soon. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, come on with me. We're going to have some fun.